outgoing Australian coach Mickey Arthur. Can I again ask you please to note your organisation and name before stating your question. Mickey wants to go straight into questions, so Chloe or Ben, over to you.
Mickey, Ben wants to know, how let down do you feel by your players?
Oh no, the reality is when you take a job on as head coach, you're totally responsible for the outcomes, you know. So the players are a young group learning the ways. I'm always very structured in the way I go about things. I'm a man of principle. I try and get a team going in one direction, and because I firmly believe in a team with culture is a successful team. So you know, I don't feel let down by the players at all. You know, at the end of the day, you live and die by the sword, and I gave this job 100% of my time over the last couple of years. And the disappointing thing was I thought that we were nearly there to cracking it. I really do, but yeah, I take responsibility for it.
As you know by now, Cricket Australia Board made 3 significant decisions yesterday, and I'm here today with Pat to talk to you about those, give you a little bit of background. The 3 decisions were to terminate Mickey Arthur's contract as coach of the Australian men's team. Secondly, to replace him with Darren Lehmann as the new coach of the team. And thirdly, following a request from Michael Clark to allow Michael to stand down as a selector of the Australian team. So I'd like to just talk briefly about each one of those for a moment, and then Pat and I are happy to take questions. The obvious question is why? Why make this change? I think the simple thing in answer to that right now is that the performances of the Australian team over recent months have not been at the standard that we expect or desire. As simple as that. But a little bit more deeply, I suppose, just to comment on some of the key ingredients that we see as important to a successful, high-performing team. Consistency of behaviour, accountability for performance, discipline. They're things that we would like to see in a team that's improving performance and continuing to build. We've recognised issues or concerns about that in months gone by, and in recent times we haven't seen the improvement there that we would like. The coach is not solely responsible for that, but ultimately we've made a decision that we believe will make a difference in this area.
Ali Wilson, Guardian. There's been a bit of talk about other people you might bring in, Darren, and Warner's name has been mentioned. Can you give us an answer on any possibilities?
Well, we'd love him in the room, wouldn't we? Look, the past legends, that's what we're about as well, having guys involved in our current structure and having some sort of input. I mean, you don't have a guy take 700 test wickets and not use him if he's around the place. So, you know, he's always welcome, as are anyone that's represented Australia in our dressing room. So we'll be looking after the past players and using their knowledge and looking for guidance and advice along the way. So if he's around, which I know he's commentating with Sky all the time, we'll certainly use him.
And many people like him already been in touch with you since the appointment became known?
Yeah, I've had some great messages. So yeah, they're a very important part of what we're trying to create.
Darren, how do you sort of walk that line between, I suppose, you know, a bit of authority, but also kind of being a friend to the players? You seem to have struck that balance in Queensland.
Yeah, it's tough, but it's honesty. It's all about honesty. Dealing with anything that comes up straight away. Leave no stone unturned. Make sure you've dealt with every issue straight away. And I'll care about the players. There's no doubt about that. And you care, as I saw Mickey's press conference, he cared about the players, and that's the first thing as a coach. You must make sure that you're looking after the players your best as you possibly can, and that's what we're about.
Darren, having seen what's happened to Mickey, and how sort of comfortable are you walking into this particular setup and this particular job?
Well, if Michael gets some runs and we win a few games, I'm okay, aren't I? But that's part and parcel of professional sport. So at the end of the day, if we don't win, then I'll go. That's what happens. So it happens a fair bit in this country with EVL teams, isn't it? So you know, that's what goes with the job. You're a head coach. You've got to get results. If you don't, then you know, you see what happens.
So how long have you signed to be in the job?
2-year deal. So looking forward to that, and looking forward to working with Cricket Australia closely and all the players, and getting the right structure in place that allows us to play and entertain people.
I'm a bit
Darren.
confused of what your role is going to be. You're talking about bringing other people on, yet having players responsible, but then also looking after and caring for the players. I mean, can you more specifically define perhaps what your 3 top priorities would be now that you're head coach?
Probably win-win-win to start, and my priorities will be with the players and myself, so that's a big one for me.
Darren.